Well, you read the title, and this is a great way to start off the channel for a very first video. So, what have I learned from my days from being a simp? Well, I'm gonna let you know that being a simp, it's not worth it at the end of the day, gentlemen. It's like, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a backstory how I was a simp and things that I did of being a simp, which looking back at it, it's pretty embarrassing. It's pretty horrendous, pretty down bad. But at the end of the day, we all grow and learn and evolve. And that's what I like about humanity. So I remember in high school, my freshman year, there was this chick. She was Filipina mixed Lebanese. And when I heard Lebanese, I thought that she was a lesbian at first. And I was like, oh, damn, this chick's a lesbian, whatever. And it turned out she had a boyfriend. And, like, this woman was drop dead gorgeous at the end of the day. And, like, the dude that she was with he looked like a nerd, right? So I would literally do anything to try to win this chick over. Like, I kid you not. You know how they did like back in the 50s and 60s where the man put his jacket down and the woman to walk over it? I literally did that. I told her, look, if you need anything, I'm here. And I found out she was leaving out to the Philippines. And like looking back at it, this was super cringe. I don't know why I did this. I literally gave her a I love you ring. I literally got on my knee, held her hand, pulled it out, put it on her ring finger, and like looking back at it, that shit was cringy. And I don't blame her for not fucking with me after that. And you know, like I used to take girls out on dinner dates, you know, like in my early teens. And boy, I did get finessed. These chicks will literally tell me about what they're going through with their boyfriend or the guy that they liked. And like, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I was like, oh, okay, if you need anything, I'm here. And it's like, and honestly, looking back at it, it wasn't my fault. It was just, you know, at the time, being raised by a single mother. Don't get me wrong, I had my dad in my life, but he wasn't there for my crucial years growing up, you know, into a man. And it was, but you know what? I've learned now, I've matured, I've evolved, and I don't take crap from no woman or anybody at the end of the day because I realize my self-worth. And any men out there who are simping, hey, look, you're not the only one. Don't feel embarrassed about it. It's just that we need to learn and evolve. We need to learn how to love ourselves before even thinking about getting into a relationship with a woman or being intimate. Because if a woman sees that you're pedestalizing her, she's going to lose respect for you. Because at the end of the day, a woman wants a man who puts himself first and thinks highly of himself instead of, you know, putting her on a constant pedestal. And I just feel like it was just all programming, you know, from us being kids, looking at Disney movies, looking like at, you know, superhero movies where like they literally, and like how women who are raising these kids, you know, women who are single mothers are raising these young men, they're literally telling young men, oh, treat a woman like this, treat a woman like that. But at the end of the day, it's literally setting young men up for emotional failure. And I feel like the women are teaching their sons, these single mothers are teaching their sons to be the exact opposite of their father. That attracted to them and that made them get attracted to them in the first place. And I just really realized that. And another thing too, of me being a down bad simp, I dated a single mother of 2. And I would always put her on the pedestal, always call her beautiful. And like, literally, when she was struggling, I offered to give her money, which thank God I never did at the end of the day. And it's like, guys, men, never date a single mother. Never ever in your life. No matter how good she look or the circumstance, it's not worth it at the end of the day. And I would FaceTime her kids. It was bad. And thank God I never met her kids. But the moment that I had when I realized, right, was I had a pregnancy scare with this woman. This was during like the whole pandemic. You know, I was extremely overweight, unemployed. You know, I'm out here in California. She's out here in Nevada. And the way she went about it, you know, totally disrespected me. And like, even while I was talking to this woman, there were red flags of her like literally shaking her ass on Instagram, her like basically thirst trapping for the gram. But at the same time, I didn't want to like believe it. But at the same time, she would be sending me nudes and like with her playing with herself. I was like, okay, cool. I ain't gonna lie, I got to hit. You know, one day I went out there in Nevada, got Airbnb, got a bottle of Hennessy, and we got it on, you know? And, like, it is what it is. And a month later, she talking about, you know, oh, like, I feel pregnant, but it's not that serious. So, and this is why I really realized, you know, the way she went about it, I cut her off. And that's the day I've changed as a man. And I'm really grateful for the experience of going through that, because it helped me mature as a grown man, you know, as a young adult. And I feel like for people, or just for men, to stop simping, something tragic, not tragic, but there has to be that turning point moment where you have to say, you know what, I'm too old for this shit, I'm tired of this shit, I'm just fed up with getting disrespected, not only by women, but people in general. And once you have that turning point in your life, I promise you, your life would change for the better. So yeah, guys, with that being said, that does it with the very first video. And comment some things that you've done in your simp days. So with that being said, fresh, brand new start. I feel amazing. Let's get it. Bye. Sign out.